What's up, everybody? How you all doing today? It's Alan Evans here. We're back with another one. Today we are checking out Eminem. We're going back to the year 2000, so we're going back in time. So we're going back 22 years, back to the Marshall Mathers LP 1. We are checking out Eminem, called Who Knew. It's an absolute classic. I really, like I say, I haven't heard this song for a time, so this might be more of a review and probably a lyric breakdown as opposed to a reaction. So, well, we'll see how it goes and what's what. But yeah. But anyway, there's no wasting time. Let's just crack in and see what Em's talking about. Let's get it.
Mic check 1 2. Who would've knew? Who'd've known? Fuck with a thought. Motherfucker comes out, sells a couple of million records, and these motherfuckers hit the ceiling. I don't do black music, I don't do white music. I make fight music for high school kids.
So it's so like, I don't do black music, I don't do white music, I make fight music for high school kids. It's like, I think this is still really, as far as I can work out, this is still on the heels of, you know, I think there are some references to, you know, the school, the Columbine High School shooting that happened a year prior in 1999, and the Marshall Mathers LP came out in the year 2000, and I have noticed that Eminem does reference quite a lot of the Columbine school shooting in this album. I think I know a lot of it, because the Marshall Mathers LP was the first one back in the year 2000. Eminem was getting protested, getting demonstrated against. Everybody, they were trying to cancel him. The what's her name? Dick Cheney, like the government. The US government were trying to cancel Eminem back in the year 2000 for this for the album Marshall Mathers LP, and well, Eminem still got his career going, so it didn't work, did it? But yeah. So anyway,
I don't do black music, I don't do white music. I make fight music for high school kids. Put lives at risk when I drive like this. I put wives at risk with a knife like this. Shit, you probably think I'm in your tape deck now. I'm in the backseat of your truck with duct tape stretched out. Duck the fuck way down, waiting to straight jump out. Put it over your mouth and grab you by the face. What now? Oh, you want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out, turn them around?
See, this is what I love. I love this about Eminem. It's the sarcasm, it's the wit. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just brilliant. I really like the line where it says, "Oh, you want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out and turn them around." I literally, do you want me to take my eyeballs out of my head, turn them around so they can watch my mouth? I mean, seriously, what's the chance of that going to happen? I know, that's what I love about Eminem, and this is more Slim Shady. And is like the sarcasm. I'm not, there's a lot of sarcasm in this, and Eminem's pointing out contradictions as well, like between, like you say there was saying, one thing like, all my lyrics are perpetuating people to go out and commit horrendous crimes and whatnot and do stupid things, but you're the one who's not even able to control your bloody kids. You're the parent, and you can't, and you're allowing your kids to actually go out and do these stupid things. So and Eminem's really just sort of pointing out and mostly in this album, especially in this song, he's like, and he's just pointing out that most of the you know, the things that kids do is because their parents allow them to do it, and they're trying to blame Eminem for, you know, his lyrics and saying that he's perpetuating and making his kids do these stupid things, when that's not the case at all, you know. But that's the thing, when something bad happens, they're so quick to want to find someone to blame, you know what I mean, just to pass the buck, you know what I mean, just to put the blame onto someone else, because it's easier to point your finger at someone else than it is to take responsibility for yourself and your own actions and what you're doing, you know. It's
what now? Oh, you want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out and turn them around? Look, I'll burn your fucking house down, circle around and hit the hydrant so you can't put your burning furniture out. I'm sorry, there must be a mix-up. You want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked?
Oh my god! Yeah, this is what I miss about the old Eminem, or should I say the old Eminem? Oh, the young Eminem, you should say. Not the old Eminem, the young Eminem, the young Slim Shady. Because, you know, things like this. It says, you want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked. You know, I know what he's... I think he's referencing, you know, the... Eminem did this on his first single, My Name Is. But he's referencing it again, where he says, you want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked. But what he's referencing there is the there's, you know, the affair that Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky had. You know, they got it on back in the day, you know, man. About 22 years ago. Oh, but you know what? I mean, you couldn't have picked a worse. You couldn't have picked two worse people to have an affair in government. Do you know what I mean? I mean, seriously. I mean, Bill Clinton wasn't exactly a looker, and neither was Monica Lewinsky. She wasn't exactly, you know. And I just wondered how the hell did that happen? Did it, you know? They just look and think, actually, she's not bad. You know, God knows how that arrangement went down. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. Oh.
I'm sorry, there must be a mix-up. You want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked? Fuck that, take drugs, rape sluts, make fun of gay clubs, men who wear makeup, get away, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music, this is for your kids' amusement.
I love that. It says, what's it? Get away, wake up, get a sense of humour, quit trying to censor music. This is for your kids' amusement. Yeah, this, exactly. Get a sense of humour. What is happening inside, especially in today's generation? What is going on? No one seems to have, you know, what's happened to the sense of humour? Where's it gone? It's, you know, everybody's so, you know, fragile. So everybody's, you know, always complaining. Oh, well, he said this, he said that. Oh, there's cancel. Get the fuck out of there with all that cancelling shit, man. Fuck that.
Get away, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music, this is for your kids' amusement. But don't blame me when Lil Eric jumps off of the terrace. You should have been watching him. Apparently, you ain't parents. That's
a great point. It says, but don't blame me don't blame me when Lil Eric jumps off the terrace. You should have been watching him. Apparently you ain't parents. That's exactly what I've just been saying. That is exactly what I've just been saying. You know, you don't blame, you know, say Eminem, or blame rappers, period. You know what I mean? Or even actors, right? For when your kids go out and do something stupid. Because it's down to you as a parent to parent your fucking kids and teach them better. And to, you know, to teach them from right from wrong. You know, you can't blame artists, you can't blame actors, don't pass the blame onto other people. Accept your responsibility and fucking hold yourself accountable for, you know what I mean?
Up, get aware, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music, this is for your kids' amusement. But don't blame me when little Eric jumps off of the terrace. You should have been watching him, apparently you ain't parents.
I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch.
So who's bringing the guns in this country? I couldn't sneak a plastic pellet gun through customs over in London. And last week I seen the Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with a Uzi.
Oh, great! That's a fantastic point right there. It's like, who's bringing the guns in this country? Yeah, who exactly is doing that? Right? And it says, but it's saying, like, who's allowing all these guns to come into the country? I tried to sneak just a plastic pellet gun for customs over in London, which I wasn't able to do. And he said, but last week I seen the Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with an Uzi. Like, really? I mean, it's like, what's happening there is like, it's not okay. So, you know, there's a level of contradiction right here. And Eminem, and what I really appreciate is that Eminem is pointing out these contradictions. Where it's saying, you know, it's not okay. How comes it's not okay for rappers to talk about, say, gun violence and, you know, and everything in their music, but it's perfectly okay to watch, say, a Schwarzenegger movie or a Sylvester Stallone movie or whatever, but you're actually showing people the usage of guns. You're showing them. You're showing these guns and how they're used and how you use them, and how they, like, how you load them, how you know, and how you pull the trigger and whatnot. You know, you're actually showing that on screen, but that's okay. That's entertainment, right? But the moment a rapper talks about it in one of their records, oh, that's bad. That's bad. No, we that's terrible. I mean, seriously, can you see the contradiction? How contradictory that really is. It's just ridiculous. These double standards, man, are just... they suck.
And last week I seen the Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with a Uzi. I see these 3 little kids up in the front row, screaming go with their 17-year-old uncle. I'm like, guidance, ain't they got the same moms and dads who got mad when I asked if they like violence? And told me that my tape taught them to swear. What about the makeup you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear?
Yeah. Exactly. Another great contradiction that Eminem's pointing out there. It's like you're blaming... It's like Eminem's like, yeah, you're blaming me for what I say in my music, but you're still allowing your 12-year-old daughter to go out and wear makeup. So where's your parenting? Why aren't you parenting your kids? Why are you just, like, when things go wrong, blame other people? You know, it's very easy to point a finger when something goes wrong and when something has gone bad. It's very easy to point a finger at other people and say, oh, they're the root cause of it, right? They seem to, that seems to be very easy to do, just to pass the buck and blame somebody else, than it is to really, hold yourself accountable and take responsibility for your own actions. And you as a parent, take fucking responsibility for your kids. Nobody else is responsible for your kids but you. You know what I mean? So don't blame other people. You know what I mean?
So tell me that your son doesn't know any cuss words when his bus driver's screaming at him, fucking him up worse. And fuck was the first word I ever learned up in the 3rd grade, flipping the gym teacher the bird. So read up about how I used to get beat up, Peter on, be on free lunch and change school every 3 months. My life's like kinda what my wife's like. Fucked up after I beat her fucking ass every night, Ike. So how much easier would life be if 19 million motherfuckers grew to be just like me?
'Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slick his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I
have a new house or a new car. A couple years ago, I was more poor than you are.
Oh, so I like that. Yeah, I never knew I have no. Oh, let me start again. Jeez, I never knew I'd have a new house or a new car. A couple of years ago, I was more poor than you are. Well, yeah, I suppose because that's all thanks to Dr. Dre saving his life. But when I say saving his life, I mean not like Eminem was dying or something and Dr. Dre come along and performed CPR. That's not what I mean at all. And doing the chest compressions, no. Well, I mean, Dr. Dre sort of saved his life because Dr. Dre was the reason. As we probably already know this, but Dr. Dre was the one that opened the door for Eminem to come in and make all this great music that he's produced, that he's made. So this is all thanks to Dr. Dre. But there was a time, actually not that long ago, probably 2 years ago, whatever, he said he never, like Eminem, he never thought he'd have a new house or a new car because a couple of years ago I was more poor than you are, and that's facts. That's a fact right there. So that's.
Knew I have a new house or a new car. A couple years ago I was more poor than you are. I don't got that bad of a mouth, do I? Fuck shit ass bitch, cunt, shooby doo wop. Skippy the bebop of Christopher Reeves. Sonny Bono skis horses and hitting some trees. Hey! How many retards to listen to me? Run up in the school shooting when the pissed to the teach. Her, him, is it you, is it them? Wasn't me, Slim Shady said to do it again. Damn, how much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm just fucked up as you would have been. You would have been.
Yeah, that's a good point. How much damage can you actually do with a pen? Eminem, he never went out, he never shot nobody, he never, hurt, and he never hurt anybody. The only thing Eminem used was a pen. He never used a gun, he never used a knife, he never used nothing. Nothing, yeah, the only thing Eminem's ever used throughout his life is a pen. So I like that where it says, how much damage can you do with a pen?
Hey! How many retards to listen to me? Run up in the school shooting when the pissed to the teach. Him, is it you, is it them? Wasn't me, Slim Shady said to do it again. Damn, how much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm just fucked up as you would have been. You would have been in my shoes, who would have thought? Slim Shady would be something that you would have bought. That would have made you get a gun and shoot at the cop. I just said it, I ain't know if you do it or not.
Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew I'd get him to slit his wrist. I never knew I'd get him to hit this bitch.
How the fuck was I supposed to know?
Yeah. Well, that was Eminem from the Marshall Mathers LP 1, back in the year 2000. Yeah, some final thoughts. What I really loved about that was the fact that how it's pointing out all these contradictions. From parenting to governments. And all these different, pointing out all these different contradictions, and wow, and just what a way to present it. He like the delivery on those lyrics were absolutely fucking amazing. And just how just how he captured on everything and all the I really enjoyed that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Big up to Lyrics 1080p for this lyric video. Make sure you go over there and give his channel a like and a sub, and all that good, all that wonderful YouTube stuff that you can do. Right, make sure you go over to his channel and show him some love. But yeah, I really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed breaking some of the bars down and yeah, doing this whole reaction. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you do, then do feel free to smash the thumbs up. I do generally appreciate that, but just help out the channel. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then do consider smashing that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified when I upload more videos. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Yeah, any recommendations, always appreciated, because I always enjoy checking them out. So till the next one, guys, be safe, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Cheers. Peace.